Next news, breaking news.
Some big breaking news today out of Washington. President Trump just made a massive power move that has the political establishment absolutely reeling. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is out. And what comes next is going to send shockwaves through Washington after Noem allegedly told Congress she had Trump's blessing for a $220 million ad campaign featuring herself. The president decided enough was enough. But here's where it gets really interesting. This is not just a firing. This is a complete strategic reshuffling that proves Trump is playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Who's taking over at DHS? And what's this mysterious new initiative called the Shield of the Americas? Now listen, this matters to you and your family in ways that you need to understand. The Department of Homeland Security isn't just some bureaucratic agency in Washington. It's the department that protects your community from illegal alien criminals, from fentanyl pouring across our southern border, from terrorists who want to do us harm. When leadership at DHS isn't performing at the highest level, when there's controversy over hundreds of millions of your tax dollars being spent on vanity ad campaigns that directly impacts the safety of your neighborhood, your children's schools, and the future of this nation. President Trump understands this. He built his movement on the promise to secure our border and protect American families. And when someone in his administration isn't meeting that standard, when trust is broken, he takes decisive action. And that's real leadership. This move also signals something much bigger. Trump is expanding his border security vision beyond just our southern border. He's thinking hemisphere-wide now. And the cartels should be absolutely terrified. Speaking of protecting your family, I do need to share something deeply personal with you. You see, for years, my wife battled chronic pain and anxiety from her diagnosis. We went through endless doctor's visits, treatments that simply didn't help. Watching her struggle daily, it broke my heart. And then Jonathan Otto introduced us to red light therapy. Her pain vanished, her anxiety lifted. She's sleeping soundly now, full of energy and life again. My own recovery and vitality, better than guys half my age. Now, this has been truly life-changing for our family. And it's not some gimmick, folks. Red light therapy is backed by NASA research and FDA cleared. Studies show rapid pain relief and real results. When you're fighting to protect your health and your family's well-being, you need solutions that actually work. So make sure you hit myredlight.com. You'll find a link below and use the promo codes so that you can take advantage of the exclusive benefits only for Next News viewers. Now let me tell you about the MAGA warrior who's stepping up to lead Homeland Security. Yes, here's what the mainstream media does not want you focusing on. Senator Mark Wayne Mullen is not just any replacement. This is a former undefeated professional MMA fighter we're talking about. A guy who knows how to fight and win. And get this, even Democrat Senator John Fetterman says he's voting yes on Mullen's confirmation. When Democrats are crossing the aisle to support a Trump nominee, you know the pick is solid, but there's something else happening here everyone's missing about Noem's new role. We have this. President Trump says Mark Wayne Mullen will become DHS Secretary and Kristi Noem will be moving to become the special envoy for the Shield of the Americas, a new security initiative in the Western Hemisphere that they are announcing on Saturday in Doral, Florida. So she may be out at DHS, but she is moving to become the special envoy for the Shield of Americas. So the announcement, it drops like a bombshell, but notice what Trump isn't saying, the why behind the massive shakeup that is about to explode. Rapid Response 47 posting the president's official remarks. He says, I'm pleased to announce the highly respected United States Senator from the great state of Oklahoma, Mark Wayne Mullen, will become the United States Secretary of Homeland Security, effective March 31st, 2026. The current Secretary, Kristi Noem, who served us well and has had numerous and spectacular results, especially on the border, will be moving to be Special Envoy for the Shield of the Americas, our new security initiative in the Western Hemisphere. We're announcing on Saturday in Doral. I thank Kristi for her service at Homeland. Serving 10 years in the United States House of Representatives and 3 in the Senate, Mark Wayne has done a tremendous job in representing the wonderful people of Oklahoma, where I won all 77 out of 77 counties in 2016, 2020, and 2024. A MAGA warrior and former undefeated professional MMA fighter. The president writes, Mark Wayne truly gets along well with people and knows the wisdom and courage required to advance our America First agenda. As the only Native American in the Senate, Mark Wayne is a fantastic advocate for our incredible tribal communities. Wait, what? I thought that Pocahontas was wasn't she Native American? Oh, I'm sorry, only 1/1000th. Okay, Mark Wayne will work tirelessly to keep our border secure, stop migrant crime, murderers, and other criminals from illegally entering our country, end the scourge of illegal drugs, and make America safe again. Mark Wayne will make a spectacular Secretary of Homeland Security. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Now we get the smoking gun. Apparently, Trump accused his own DHS Secretary of lying to Congress about a $250,000 scandal. The New York Post writes, Trump says Kristi Noem lied to Congress about getting his approval for a $220 million ad campaign featuring herself. That is from the New York Post. The gloves are officially off as Trump's supporters celebrate Noem getting the boot for trying to blame the president for her own mess. Ryan Fournier writes, Noem officially out. Trump showed her the door after she tried to throw him under the bus during her testimony over that ridiculous $200 million ad campaign. You don't cross Trump. Senator Mark Wayne Mullen stepping up to take the job.
Breaking news, this comes a day after a difficult couple of days on Capitol Hill in both the House and the Senate for Kristi Noem, the Homeland Security Secretary. She is being replaced. Senator Mark Wayne Mullen is now going to take over her job. The president making the announcement on Truth Social just a short time ago. He writes, quote, I am pleased to announce that the highly respected United States Senator from the great state of Oklahoma, Mark Wayne Mullen, will become the United States Secretary of Homeland Security effective March 31st of this year. The current Secretary, Kristi Noem, who has served us well and has had numerous and spectacular results, especially on the border, will be moving to be special envoy for the Shield of the Americas, which is a new security initiative in the Western Hemisphere that they're announcing on Saturday at Doral in Florida. The president says, I thank Kristi for her service at Homeland. So this comes amid reports that the president was none too pleased about the advertising campaign money that came to light during these hearings, Sandra. And so just in the last 24 hours, we've heard a lot of rumors that Mark Wayne Mullen may be tapped for DHS, and now it appears the president has made that decision, and that's going to happen at the end of the month.
Yeah, there was some reporting leading up to this that this could be the case. No confirmation had been made by the president himself until now, but there was reports of frustration inside the White House over some of the actions taken on the part of Kristi Noem. Looking at the announcement, though, and looking at the touting President Trump does of Mark Wayne McMillan's record, 10 years in the U.S. House of Representatives, 3 in the Senate. The president says he's done a tremendous job with the people of Oklahoma. As the president pointed out, somewhere he did very well. So obviously this is breaking news. Just now, President Trump making the formal announcement that that DHS Secretary Kristi Noem will be replaced, John.
Will, and also the president taking note of Mark Wayne Mullen's status.
So that's what we have from Fox, but here's the genius move. He's not just firing her, he's promoting her sideways to keep her loyalty while bringing in fresh blood. DHS Secretary now, Noem, is stepping up to a major new role. Moments after Trump's announcement, she'll be replaced by the outstanding senator. And here is her remarks following the announcement.
Agencies, it also includes CBP, ICE, CWMD, which is countering weapons of mass destruction. So some of you may have gone through some of those trainings to help us detect some of the threats here in our homeland, and also some of the trainings that it takes as far as responding to fires and 911 calls in different specific situations. We have intelligence agencies. We also cover FEMA. FEMA is a disaster response agency, but it also is the agency that's entrusted to run the government on our very worst day. If we had a tragedy in this country where we needed someone to step up because our leadership was not able to.
So some remarks there She looks a little rattled. Watch how fast the confirmation is moving. Even Democrats are signaling yes votes before Mullen is even officially nominated. Nick Sortor writes, John Fetterman says he is a yes as the next Secretary of Homeland Security.
This is not the time to mess around. It's the time to have somebody who's tough in this job. Mark Wayne Mullen certainly fits that bill. I mean, not just his status in his pedigree of being an undefeated MMA fighter. I mean, that tends to toughen you up a little bit. But the fact that he was in the House for a long time and now he's been in the Senate, he knows the inner workings of government as well.
So you see the tweet there as a member of Homeland Security Committee, ranking member of Subcommittee on Border Security. I'm not sure how many fellow Democrats will vote to support our colleague as the next DHS, but I am an A. So we have that from Senator Fetterman as well. And the media frenzy is instant as reporters swarm the new pick, but the real story was how Trump turned a scandal into a strategic win. DHS Secretary appointee Mark Wayne Mullen is being swarmed by reporters after Trump's blockbuster announcement.
Together walks down the hallway on the phone there as he is named by President Trump to be his next DHS Secretary. Let's listen and see if we can grab anything.
Let me get the elevator. All right. Give me 1 second.
When did the president call you? When did he ask you?
I'll be back.
You heard it. He said, I'll be back.
So here's what I'm wondering. Was he really on the phone or was he pretending to be on the phone? Because, I mean, I've done that a couple of times. If there's somebody that I don't want to talk to who sort of comes up to you on the street, you grab your phone and you pretend you're on a call.
Sure.
That was weird with Kristi Noem.
Yeah.
So the media frenzy begins. Now, here's what the establishment media will never tell you. This is not Trump punishing Kristi Noem. This is Trump being a strategic genius. The Shield of the Americas initiative being announced this Saturday in Florida represents something massive. Trump is taking the fight to the cartels, the human traffickers, and the drug smugglers at their source. He's building a hemisphere-wide security coalition. And who better to be the face of that initiative than someone with Noem's profile? Meanwhile, he's putting a battle-tested warrior in Mark Wayne Mullen at DHS to continue crushing it back at home. This is Trump securing America on multiple fronts simultaneously. The deep state wanted chaos from this announcement. Instead, they got a checkmate. So let me leave you with this, Patriots. What you've witnessed today is exactly why 77 out of 77 counties in Oklahoma voted for Donald Trump 3 times. The American people know a real leader when they see one. Trump doesn't tolerate excuses. He doesn't tolerate Washington games. He demands excellence. And when he doesn't get it, he makes the tough calls. Mark Wayne Mullen will crush it as DHS Secretary, and the Shield of the Americas will extend Trump's border security legacy across the entire Western Hemisphere. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you think that Mullen will be even tougher on illegal immigration than Noem was? Yes or no? Drop your answer below. Let's get this conversation going. And don't forget to check out the Next News merch shop below this video to show your support. Share this video with every patriot you know. I'm Gary Franchi. Stay informed and stay free.
The system controls information. Information control is power. They don't want you to see this. The truth only survives together. They don't want this shared. Share this now.